Well, flippity well. We are back, everybody. And today on Cooking with Drew, first of all, look at my beautiful hair. Thank you so much. No big deal. My mom made it for me. Very nice. But anyway, today we're going to be making a classic breakfast. Now, this breakfast here is a breakfast I've never made before. And honestly, I've had some experience with some of the ingredients and how to do it. But overall, it's going to be a completely different story. Now, what we're going to be making, okay? We are going to be making...
I tricked you all. You have to wait and watch the intro to my video first. And then I'll tell you what I'm making. Enjoy the video. Cooking Troopers.
French toast with caramelized apples. Okay, so now we do have a lot of apples. I think I would recommend Granny Smith apples because these ones are very, very sour and they're a bit bitter. So they're very, very sour apples, and I don't know if they're really going to go well, but we have the most of these, so we're just going to use them. But I would typically use Granny Smith apples. We also have sugar. That way we can make the actual caramel. We have cinnamon, vanilla extract, milk, and flippin' floppity eggs. Picked from the backyard's foxes. Yeah. You've never heard of a fox egg? Don't worry. You'll catch up. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to caramelize the apples. So what we're going to do... Get off! Oh, my toe! First thing you guys want to do, grab yourself first of all, clean the stove before you cook, or else next thing you know, fuego, fuego, beep, 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 and that's not really a good morning call to anybody. So, firstly, go ahead, turn on the heat to medium high. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut these apples, all right? So let's get cutting, boys. Bonjour. Okay, so that is our caramel going right now. As you can see, it's still got a few clumps, but the apple here, beautiful. Look at that. Eat it. Eat the apple, guys. Yeah. Phenomenal. Delicious. Okay, so now it is time to add the apples into the caramel here. Beautiful. So you want to get these apples really nicely coated into that caramel, okay? And that's the reason why you want a very generous amount of caramel to cover and coat all of those apples, all right? So keep picking it up. I feel like I'm freaking peeling a potato over and over again, over and over again. All right, here we go. Yeah, crap. All right, anyway, mix up the apples into the caramel. So my good amigos, my friends, my beautiful hair brethren and sisterin, what we're going to do is firstly crank up that bad boy heat to a solid high there. Keep mixing up those apples. We want those to get beautifully coated in that caramel. So your goal with these apples is you want to turn up the heat a bit more. And your goal with those apples is you want them to be nice and soft. You don't want them to be crunchy. Okay? So keep mixing. Batter for the French toast. Not the batter. But now, first thing, is the eggs. Well. Whisk the eggs in the other. You're gonna pour a tad bit of milk. Now the reason why you do this is because you don't want it to be all clumpy and crappy and stuff. You want it to be nice and creamy, okay? So keep doing this until it gives you this almost really nice, creamy, light batter. And I'm doing it with the other hand. I'm not confident enough. That's better. There we go. Look at that. So you want that to have a nice creamy thing. Big mistake I made last time with my French toast. Too much vanilla extract, and it literally tasted like I was eating off of a vanilla plant. Just add it. So, I should have saved that whisk. Now, you can see here the apples. Wow. Smell absolutely amazing. Smells like what you'd make in an apple pie. Absolutely amazing. You guys gotta see this. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And it smells delicious. So, what we're gonna do, get all the crap up there, and then whisk up that mixture that you just made. Now, season with a bit of salt in that mixture. And then you're ready for the French toast. So, what you're gonna do is, in the pan, once it's hot, add a decent amount of butter. You don't wanna add too little butter. Everybody, everywhere. Excuse me, what the crap was that? Anyway, clean up. That French toast is done. You don't want to be panicking, going like, oh, where do I put the toast? So, what you want to do, here's the key. So this is what your kind of batter, oh, can't really freaking see. That's what your batter should kind of look like. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, first of all, soak it in to the mixture like this. Can't freaking see. Soak it in like this. Okay, so you want to have a generous soak on that, and then knock off any excess crap. Okay, and then get in the pan and lay away. Repeat the exact same thing. Get your other piece. Make sure you got a generous glob on that bad boy. Slap all the excess off. Put it in the pan and lay away. That's a squishy apple. That's a squishy apple, and you can see it's starting to shrivel up a bit. You want those to be slightly more shriveled before, hey, wrong way, before you want to shrivel those before you take them out, okay? You really want to get that really nice, soft, chewy texture. You really want to focus on that with the apples. It's texture and flavor. Very sweet, a bit sour, and just delicious. Okay, so French toast, a couple more minutes, and then you're gonna flip the French toast. You really want to focus on getting that nice golden brown texture and look onto that French toast. On that French toast, beautiful texture. So, you got something a bit crunchy, you got something a bit chewy, you got something savory, you got something sweet. I mean, this is really more than anything I could ask for. So keep mixing up those apples. Those apples are almost done. Done. Oh my gosh. Okay, so French toast is almost done as well. You really want to strive for that beautiful golden brown look on that French toast. Do not flip it until it reaches a golden brown kind of state. And look at those apples. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. To die for it. Look at that. Beautiful. So soft. They're going to be so chewy, and they're going to taste absolutely amazing. So, once the French toast is ready, okay, we're gonna let those cook for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna take those out, add on the apples, and cook our second batch. And that is how you make the meal, boys.